BT is a major supplier to the UK Ministry of Defence and is very proud to be so. We build on over 100 years of heritage in supporting the UK and its armed forces, and that provides us a fantastic basis to help the UK MOD with its future. BT has a major commitment to the recruitment of military personnel. We've recruited over 2,000 ex-regulars into full-time employment with BT. We're also a major contributor to the UK's Armed Forces Reserves, with between 300 and 400 active reservists on the BT books. We think this is a really important way of demonstrating our commitment to UK defence. We are a major international telecommunications company. We are present in over 170 countries and provide services to over 98% of the FTSE 100. Our network is recognised as class leading and is truly global, with our presence in over 170 countries. Our portfolio is broad and strong, as is expected from a company of our scale. And we are proud to be at the forefront of innovation as one of the UK's most significant investors in research and development, having spent and invested over £4.3 billion in cutting-edge R&D over the last 6 years alone. We operate very closely with the UK MOD and its armed forces, and have done so for many years. We work at all levels of security classification, from unclassified data right up to and very much including top secret material. And we have capabilities across all those spaces. BT is completely committed to continuing to be a major supplier and a major partner to the UK Ministry of Defence. Our capabilities enable us to help the UK effort to win information superiority from the home base through to the deployed space.
BT Defence is all about helping the Ministry of Defence achieve information superiority, essentially giving the right information to the right people at the right time in order to make the right decisions.
That was great.
Okay. Our aim is to enable information on the home base, in the mobility arena, and on the deployed base through use of our mobility capabilities and also the use of our global connectivity portfolio of services. We're focusing around 4 key portfolios of services: smart bases, secure services and cyber, global connectivity, and the 4th one, secure mobility, which I'll need to say again because I've clearly forgotten. We provide commercial off-the-shelf products, but we also balance those with a set of adapted portfolios of services based around secure mobility, smart bases, secure services and cyber, and global connectivity in order to bring our vision to reality. When building these portfolios of services, collaboration is vitally important. With our US-based semi-autonomous company BT Federal that sells into the US Department of Defense, and with our strong relationship with NATO, we have the breadth of market to enable us to really roll out some very differentiated capabilities to our customers. Mobility solutions have the ability to transform the way that people work, giving them access to information when away from their desks, speeding up and improving the accuracy around day-to-day processes, as well as vitally getting information to people when they really need it.
A mobility solution is really about enabling information superiority within the MOD. So we started to roll out our mobile devices, secure mobile devices, and that enables the accessing of secure systems and unclassified systems on the same device. It will enable people to access, while they're on the move, HR systems, expenses, leave, systems such as that, whilst they're out in the office, out on the move. We also provide a mobile device management solution, and that enables the applications that are in use on a device to be managed centrally. So for instance, if somebody goes into a highly secure environment, the system can actually deactivate some of the applications that are on the device, for instance the camera, so therefore that individual is not able to use his camera in that environment. Over the last couple of years we've been focusing on rolling out Wi-Fi solutions, and there's been welfare Wi-Fi solutions that enable users to access the internet for Facebook, social media, services such as that. And with many troops coming back from Germany and Afghanistan, this is really a big focus area. So we're also rolling out Defence Business Internet, which is unclassified business use Wi-Fi access. So a great example of welfare Wi-Fi is at RAF Brize Norton. It's one of the busiest military airports in the country, if not in Europe, and we've rolled out Wi-Fi across the whole site. We've installed it in all of the single living accommodation across the site, many of the messes, the hives, single living accommodation and so on, and it allows the troops to contact their loved ones, access the internet, social media and such like. We've also installed it in Gateway House, which is the building that the guys stay in before they're deployed overseas, and also free of charge access is available in the terminal building, so before the guys fly out to their deployed state. So before the guys fly out on deployment, they can access the internet, contact their loved ones, and also when they arrive home, they've got that same access to the internet free of charge within the terminal building. Yeah. The other side of the Wi-Fi solution that we provide is business access, unclassified business access, that is being rolled out, is currently rolled out to around 30 sites, and allows access, generally is being used for access to the virtual learning environment within the military.
Certainly, BT's approach to cyber threat is very consistent. As we know, attacks are increasing daily from cyber threats. Sorry, I need to rephrase that, I think. Yes, certainly. As we know, cyber threats are increasing almost on a daily basis. Threats range from script kiddies to organised campaign groups, organised crime syndicates, right the way through to state-sponsored actors. BT has developed an Assure cyber platform which takes multiple data sources in and will bring that into a data lake. That's processed in slower time and enriched with other intelligence feeds, and then we're able to process that and produce actionable intelligence to a portal that the analysts can view and look at. In our opinion, the key to threat detection is a combination between cyber tools and human intelligence. One doesn't go without the other. They're an ecosystem that fit together, and it's very important to have both. Our four key processes are proactive, preemptive, react and remediate. BT's approach to cyber defence is really based on four key processes: proactive, preemptive, surveillance, and react and remediate. Being proactive means monitoring a wide range of activities such as deep web, social media, news feeds, and also understanding your vulnerabilities and ensuring that that you know what your enemies are going to do before they do, preferably. Being proactive is about knowing what your enemies are going to do before they do, and we do this by monitoring deep web, social media, online forums, news feeds, and understanding what our vulnerabilities are to ensure that our enemies can't exploit those.
Good.
We've developed a core vendor ecosystem that allows us to work with niche players and bring together a core solution to suit your needs.
So within the deployed environment, BT aspires to do a number of things that replicate what we do in the home environment. So we see the moves we've made in supporting the UK MOD and the home base as being a great platform for expanding that out and using some of the great things we do commercially within the tactical environment. Things like putting connectivity down to the edge so that you can connect all of those things that are out there, things like machines that have an interface that you can instrument. So you can take the data off those machines and bring them back and then analyze what's happening out there. So you're putting less people in the tactical environment and you're maximizing your combat power out there for your fighting troops. So the way BT wants to operate with the UK MOD in the future is to explore many of these ideas around these principles of things like big data and the Internet of Things, and how we can support you with what we do with our other global customers. Those orthogonal views that we have, customers that we support, mining, oil and gas, within the shipping industry, and also fast-moving consumer goods, who operate often in remote areas that are difficult to get to. And they're asking us all the time for solutions that will bring data back from their platforms, back from their environment, so that they can analyze it and make best use of their productivity for their own ambitions. And that's where we want to really be in the deployed environment with the UK DIM in the future.